Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft. Today we're gonna continue our journeys in Gnomes and Goblins because, well, we still got an arena deck to finish up. I've currently won 2 games with this deck, and we haven't actually lost a single one yet. Now the funny thing about this deck is that literally all I did was just click one of the new cards. You know, basically all the old cards I sort of didn't prioritize at all, and then whenever I got a new option to play one of the new cards, I sort of picked it when assembling this deck. So, you know, arguably this may be one of the very worst decks ever in history, but so far it actually worked quite well. So hopefully I'll be able to actually keep that streak up and, you know, maybe we'll be able to go 12-0, right? Right, guys? Right? I don't expect it's gonna happen, but hey, so far we're 2-0, so we're doing pretty good.
I must protect the world.
Ooh, we got a bunch of new cards once again. We got the Growth Tender right here, which is one of the new Druid cards. Give each player a mana crystal or each player draws a card. See, I don't even know if that's a real good card. Anyways, we also got the Summon a Random 2-cost Minion. That's his Death Rattle right there on the 4-mana Piloted Shredder, and we got the Fairy Bear. I'm actually gonna just keep all of these, because it is 2, 3, 4 drops. And we don't have a particular, we don't have really that many 1-drops in the game. There we got actually the Explosive Sheep once again as well. So greetings. So hopefully I'll be able to play about 3 or so games in this video. And I'm just sincerely hoping they won't all 3 be losses, because that would be kind of disappointing, right? Alright, here we go. Well, there we go, we actually got a Cogmaster as well, which is too bad. Gonna go with the Fairy Dragon right here. Very solid 2-drop in the game overall. At least in the original one with the Naxxramas Expo, or the Naxxramas Adventure it is. It was a little bit confusing to me, actually. Turns out the Curse of Naxxramas was actually an adventure and not an expansion or something like that. It's a little bit confusing. What are you doing, sir? You have no mana? Are you gonna like pop a circle of healing or something random like that? Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain +1 attack. This one is actually sweet. Turn 4 we can play the mechanical unit, so I can Cogmaster, Stone Splitter, Trogg, trade right there. And then next turn we will play the Piloted Shredder and sort of get like a huge advantage, right? My opponent still has the coin in hand, so that means the Stone Splinter Trogg rather, sorry, will actually get more advantage over that. The nice thing is that you actually have a whole bunch of cards that are these Troggs that just get benefits when your opponent casts a spell. Oh, that's one right there. Sweet. I hope he won't be able to like kill me though. Alright, another River Crocolisk right there. That's alright with me. Well, alright. I thought for a second he was gonna play something else. Okay. So we got the Piloted Shredder. Summon a random 2-cost minion at his death, pretty much. We can also play... Well, we don't really have another option, to be honest. No, we're just gonna go straight into this one and trade right there. Definitely my best option. The nice one about this Death Rattle though is that obviously he's very, you know, about this card I mean, like he's very high in attack damage, but he also has the Death Rattle, which means this is just a very, very valuable card. Let's say he wanted to coin out like a Holy Nova or something random like that, right? It would really not be in his interest. Because he would just give me another turn right here. So far this deck has actually been performing quite well. All these weird new cards. Piloted Shredder, and this one is called the Stone Splinter Trogg. Okay, I gotta learn all these new names. We actually only have new cards in our hand as well. So the Explosive Sheep deals 2 damage to all minions when it dies, and the Growth Tender gives us either a card, both of us, or a mana crystal, both of us. Whoa, he didn't do anything! Okay. I wonder. I don't really want to give him a card or a mana crystal. Well, maybe it's not that bad of an idea, actually. Do you think he's gonna Holy Nova next turn? Nah, let's just give him a card. We're just gonna give him a card, because I need a card as well. He already has a bigger card than me, or more cards than me anyway. And I'm actually gonna go with the Power of the Wild, and go with the Leader of the Pack right there. Keep hitting him. Boom, sweet. So far things are going great. He might Holy Nova here, but that's completely fine with me. That would actually give me more and more advantage. Mech Warper, your mechs cost 1 less. Ooh, that's actually a really cool minion right there. And then we also have the Mechanical Yeti. Death Rattle give each player a spare part. Okay, so we need to make sure that that thing dies right there. Which shouldn't be that difficult. Do you think it will be, actually? Well, I need to make sure both of these guys die, right? I could just hero power and run my Trogg in there. I mean, I can take a little bit of damage to the face anyway, right? I don't know what this spare part thing is though, so we're gonna figure that out together. Let's see. Give a minion +1 attack. Oh, that's actually really cool. That's actually a really, really cool spare part. I wonder what he did get though. Now, considering he likely got another spell as well, I actually am kind of tempted right here to play my Stone Splinter Trogg. Just because it is really, really frustrating for him to deal with. But I don't want to go on 3 minions either. So I'm actually just gonna play him and hit him in the face like that. I know this is not the most mana efficient way of playing, but honestly, I feel a little bit better having the Trogg out there than the Piloted Shredder right now, just because of how much of an annoyance this is to him. So that wasn't the most mana efficient play, but I think long term this is a little bit better. Not completely sure though, I definitely do make misplays. I already read the comments on the previous video and a lot of people were like, oh my god, Lowko, you're so bad. Anyways guys, it doesn't really matter, I just play for fun, and so far things are going quite well, to be honest. Like, so far things are going quite well. Alright. He must be able, like, he must be willing to play a bunch of spells right now, right? But it really doesn't work, really. It's not really been helping him, that's for sure. Explosive Sheep is such an interesting card, though. Like, it's so interesting. It's so funny. Let's have a look. This one is kind of tricky here. Gotta keep the Neutralize for if he plays like any of the big cards. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this one? I'm kind of worried of like a Holy Nova or something random like that, but... Well, he's likely gonna trade with me, right? I would be surprised if he doesn't. I can't really kill any of these guys easily either. I can play a... I should played that one before. But nothing really here makes sense. So I guess we're gonna go for the Piloted Shredder at the very least. Should we trade here? Or should we not? That's the real question. Don't really want to get him to get a free card draw either. I think we're better just going for face right here, honestly. All the other things don't really make sense. Not sure if this is the best play, guys. Oh my god, I can already imagine the comment section, but I think it's alright, considering how much life we have and how much life he has. I mean, whatever happens, right? I'm gonna be spawning a random 2-cost minion anyway, of like 2 of these guys, even if we manage to clean up the board. So I think I have lethal pretty much no matter what.
Let me change your mind.
Alright, that's a little bit annoying. Alright, he's finally using the coin. Is he gonna heal himself? Interesting. What is that? What is that? I've never even seen that animation before. What was that? Oh my god, no! No! Oh, I didn't get to see what that was. Oh well, we managed to win anyway. Let's play another one. Go, 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 go. So far, man, this might very well be the best, like, arena run that I've ever had. Out of the couple that I've really played. I've not played that many arena games. But this one's going great. I can't really complain so far. We got so many 2 and 3 drops, or mainly actually 2 drops in this deck. It's pretty awesome. Alright, we got a Paladin opponent. Gonna keep the Corkmaster and... No, we're not gonna keep the power. Do we keep the Power of the Wild actually? We could just keep it and go for the 3-2 Panther. Not sure if that's the best. No, it's not a good play. It's not a good play. Alright, I love the Troggs. The Troggs are amazing. They're so good. They're so good. And the Corkmasters as well, to be honest. Can never really go wrong with those either. It's just such a threat, like non-stop threat to your opponent. Isn't that the legendary card back? Alright, we can beat legendary players, right guys, right? What do we go for here? This is actually really risky by him, but I'm just gonna do it like this. A little bit safer for me. Alright. Why does he keep mousing over his cards? He may not really know what these cards do either. Or he's like thinking out loud right here. I think this is the equivalent of thinking out loud. Just gotta clean him up right this. I'm secretly hoping that I will draw a mechanical card or like a mech next. I got a lot of them in the deck, so there should be a pretty big chance. That would be really nice because these guys both benefit from that. But for anyone wondering, once again, these guys do get +2 attack when you have a mech, so it's pretty cool. It goes for he actually goes for a secret right there. I don't really know if there's any new paladin secrets or anything like that. We do have a mech. Should we just play it right here? I sadly can't play it, and yeah, we're just gonna do it. I sadly can't play it and do everything at once, but this is okay. He's likely gonna trade once right there, which is still fine for me, to be honest. Alright. Well, he's not gonna be able to clean up the board. So we got that going for us, right? Power of the Wild. I think the Stranglethorn Tiger here is gonna be my best play. And I'm just gonna keep on hitting him. Stranglethorn Tiger in general is a pretty solid card. When building the deck I didn't really have very many options for him, so I sort of like went with him. But all in all, he seems to be kind of annoying anyway. Whenever I play against him, he's very, very frustrating to play against. See, this is also not bad, because the Power of the Wild is actually gonna be great here. We'll be able to buff up my minions and then actually just kill the Spectral Knight and continue onward playing. I hope that doesn't like trigger though. That could very well trigger. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. Alright. So I secretly hope that this won't get triggered right now. You know, I don't know what that is, but whatever. Things are going awesome, guys. We got a really weird Token-Druid-Mechanical-Trogg-Deck. The Token-Druid-Mechanical-Trogg-Deck. I think that's what it's gonna be called. Well, he is taking a lot of damage. He is taking a lot of damage here. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, dude. Calm down. Don't do this to me. Don't do this. Hey. Oh, that's actually incredible right there. Blessing of Wisdom. Don't really see that one very often, do you? Okay, so how do we clean this up? The Divine Shield guy right there is very annoying, not gonna lie. That's a very annoying card. I can't really kill my own Violet Teacher either, which is also kind of frustrating. What to do? Well, I'm gonna be playing this guy for sure. Kind of tempted to play the Innervate just to get the other 1/1 out, but don't really want to do that.
Instruction begins.
Don't think I have another option than that. Oh, what was that? Avenge. When one of your minions dies, give a random unit +3/+2. Wait, what? I didn't take that into account. Well, we'll just do it like this then. Trade that guy, go for the face with that, and play the Haunted Creeper here. Alright. That all turned out okay. That all turned out well. We are still at definitely a very strong advantage. We just don't have very many cards in hand anymore, which is kind of scary. That might actually come into play very soon, because he's just gonna get infinite amount of card draw, right? Which is really annoying. Well, that's one Hammer of Wrath gone at the very least. Yeah, this is not ideal. This is not ideal. Lil Exorcist. Battlecry, claim +1/+1 for each enemy death rattle minion? Wait, what? What? How does that even work? Okay, this is actually awesome. This is actually awesome. We just cleaned up the board right now, right?
Instruction begins.
Oh, maybe I should have actually played the Innervate first. Yep, I actually should have played the Innervate first. Would have been way better for me. I didn't think about the fact that this would actually buff up the Corkmaster. That's a misplay right there by me. Whatever. We should have innervated hero powered and killed that. But this is still pretty awesome though, because we are still in a really great position. Like, what is he gonna do? He's gonna need some sort of taunts, that's for sure. Well, that's okay with me, dude. That's okay with me for sure. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, what was the Hobgoblin again? When you play a 1-attack minion, give it +2/+2. That is sick. The Hobgoblin. We can do 8, 9 damage right here. Don't really have lethal yet, but... Explosive Sheep is also gonna be kind of interesting. Well, I'm gonna play him. And we can actually make it 3 attack. Should we do that? Should we just do it for the fun of it? And then go for face? Yeah, we're gonna do it. I really want to. This is probably really bad. But he's not gonna be able to really kill it anyway, right? So, I think this is okay, maybe? I mean, if he attacks us, he's dead. So, you know, like, he's not gonna waste his weapon on my sheep. So I think it all lines up just fine. That sheep is the most annoying play right now ever. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill my sheep? No, you can't. Unless you, like, Hammer of Wrath it, but... At that point, you're still dead next turn. Oh, actually, he wouldn't be dead. Well, would he be dead? Wait, is it only minions or no? Yeah, he's still dead. Oh, no! Oh, well, is he? Yep, he's still dead. Oh my god, maybe I shouldn't have done that, guys. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But hey! Oh, man. The Token-Druid-Mechanical-Trogg-Deck, whatever it was, is still going strong, though. This is still going great. We're 5-0, right? Or 4? Yeah, 4-0. Whatever. Let's just continue onwards. We're going awesome. I can't be complaining so far. It's funny because the early game is just where we completely like dominate the board, and later on when it gets tricky, it already seems that, you know, we sort of like run to the face and win, right? Like that seems to be the general outline of this one. Alright, we're up against the guy called the Crazy Mage, and he's playing a priest.
I must protect the wild.
This is awesome. I want to go for the Hobgoblin. Alright, I'm gonna actually get rid of him, and I'm gonna try and go for the Hobgoblin as soon as possible. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. But a Haunted Creeper would... Yeah, a 3-4 Haunted Creeper would be pretty awesome, not gonna lie. It depends on what he plays, though. If he doesn't play anything, I will not play the Haunted Creeper and go for a Hero Power instead. Oh, that's kind of scary. Should we... Yeah, I'm not sure. Should I play the Haunted Creeper or shouldn't I? Oh, we're gonna take a risk. Oh no, Lowko, you shouldn't be doing this. What are you doing? This is bad play. Bad play. Actually, I should have hit that thing. Oh my god. Okay, well, no, actually, he would just probably heal it up. Add a spare part to your hand. Oh my god. That was not the ideal way of playing it right there. That was a misplay. Oh no! Yes! We got the strats! We got the strats, guys! Nailed it! That was completely planned. That innervate wasn't necessary at all. Sweet. Sweet. So all of a sudden we have a really strong board right here. I mean, what is he really gonna do? He's gonna heal me up. That would be very nice of him. Or he could like sacrifice both minions, I suppose, but that's not really gonna be worth it either. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool right there. Ugh, a light spawn. Okay. So what do we do here? This light spawn is actually kind of annoying to play against because we don't really have very much to deal with it. I could Defender of Argus up right now. Would that be smart? No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be very smart. No. I think I'm gonna have to go Cookmaster, Hero Power, hit that thing in the face and go for face. Not sure if that was the best play, but I think I was alright. Don't really want to keep the Zombie Cho alive for too long. If the Zombie Cho is in the game for too long, it just becomes like very annoying. Because he can just pick off minions with that for days almost. If it stays in the game for like 4 or 5 turns, it's really a waste. Like Whole Might side of things, obviously, when he has it. Okay, that makes it a whole lot less scary, or a whole lot less scary right there. Ugh. Ooh, that's well played actually by him. I like that. I liked it a lot. Alright. There we got the Yeti again. The Yeti will put this guy up to 3 attack. Which is nice. Alright, let's do it like that. And I'm actually gonna run this guy in as well, because I can. else he's getting too scary. Once again, this guy, when he dies, he gives both players a spare part, which is like the random buffs that you can give to minions. I don't know if this is the only spare part though, because that's the only one I've seen so far. Give a minion +1 attack, but I think there's different spare parts in the game. I'm pretty sure there are. That would be fun at the very least. I hope they do. I hope they are.
I wonder.
Oh, he's gonna heal it. Oh, I didn't actually think about that. He could just Circle of Healing and kill it. Oh, that's actually a really stupid play right there, Remy. I shouldn't have done that at all. Oh, okay. That's actually really silly by me. I should have thought that out a little bit more. There's not really a minion you see a whole lot. He's actually gonna go for the young panda guy right there. Yeah, the young brewmaster. This might actually become a lot more difficult, this game, than the other ones. Okay. What are we gonna do here? Gogmaster Stranglethorn Tiger. That would be pretty cool. We could also Hero Power Defender of Argus. We could also Grove Thunder Cogmaster Hero Power. But I think I like the Stranglethorn Tiger a little bit more because it's so high in attack. And kill that guy. I mean, it's not ideal, but, you know, at the very least it will give us a pretty strong board. And it will allow me to actually, get the spare part as well. Well, I suppose he's gonna trade right here, right? Maybe that wasn't the best play, actually. I'm not completely sure. It looked alright. It looked okay, but... He's putting a lot of thoughts in this turn. So far, I gotta say though, I've really been enjoying the expansion, and the couple games that I've played, they've all been really awesome. I mean, so far we've been actually undefeated in the expansion, so we got that going for us, right? That's a good sign. Could definitely be worse, that's for sure. Ooh, he's actually gonna take that one out. Why would you do that? He's gonna Holy Smite it, maybe. What's that? Wait. Shrinkmeister? What was that? What does it do? Give a minion -2 attack this turn. Oh, that's actually really fun. The Shrinkmeister. Huh. Interesting. Alright, you should have come a turn, like, earlier, but whatever. I think I'm gonna have to hero power that thing down. Hero Power Defender of Argus is probably my best choice here. Hit that guy for sure. Didn't really have an option there. Then Defender of Argus between those two. I cleaned both of them up. There we go. There we go. Now we hope that he doesn't have a Holy Nova. Best strategy ever. The cross your fingers and hope he doesn't have a Holy Nova strat. That seems to be the case. I don't really know what to do with the Grove Tender though. Like I've had that guy in my hand pretty much every single game so far, right? But I don't really know what to do with him. Alright, we got the Micro Machine, who is once again very annoying, but hey, this guy just came perfectly in the game. Gotta kill that guy because he actually gets +1 attack every single turn, and I don't really like that. And whatever happens, he's gonna, yeah. Whatever happens, this guy is gonna have to kill someone, which means I almost have guaranteed victory next turn. Yeah, pretty much. Maybe not if he like finds a big heal or something, but yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Unless that's a Holy Smite, that would actually be kind of annoying, but even then we get like another spare part, right? Oh, he's actually gonna Holy Fire it. Okay. Let's see. Emergency coolant. So we do have different kinds of we actually do have different kinds of mechanical things or mechanical spare parts. Alright, now we can't sadly kill him yet. Not too surprising, obviously. The Light Wall could stay alive for a turn if we really needed to, but... Let's see. I think I'm gonna draw a minion, or draw a card right now. Just because we can. I don't really like giving my opponent's card though, but... I guess it's okay. Gonna go for the Piloted Shredder here. And I think I'm also just gonna Hero Power. And just keep hitting him in the face. I have no interest in really hitting the light well right now. We can probably get rid of it just fine next turn, and there's a big chance. Oh, he actually heals the hero as well, obviously, but we have a big chance of just killing him next turn. I like the 7 attack better than the 3 heal, right? And we're still at very high life as well. You've actually assembled quite a solid deck, to be honest. Like, oh wow. A 2-9? What are you gonna do with that, dude? We could actually freeze it as well with the emergency coolant. Wait, you gotta heal that? A rusty horn? Wow. Alright, a silence or something would be great. Naturalize, guys. Boom! This was planned. This was all planned, guys. That was all meant to happen right there. Oh my god, what was it called again? The Token-Druid-Mechanical... what was it? Troll deck or something? I don't exactly know what it's called anymore. But so far, guys, we are completely undefeated playing this deck. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more of me playing the deck, make sure you hit that subscribe button right below the video. But other than that, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. And I'll see you in the next one.